schedule sa ka sa go ba mme ke di feng. Ke ne ntse ke tsheya on Thursday I had a class. Jele motho ha no go bala. Class at 5:30 a.m. I woke up at 5:16. I had literally 10 minutes to get to the gym. Talking about school, so actually, in one of the Aruba films, I met Gordon. Okay. Gordon was he was excited to see me, and he liked the way I was performing. So I went to him. Also, guy, so I was in the business track. Okay. In the business track. So it's a really a broad concept. How you move by business. Ufua a whole lot of things. A whole lot.
From Ripe. Today, God Jane can a surprise. Kilisutu ki chaketse ausi Nete rotokala ausi Nete artokala ke na mang o tswa kae o hlaetse Lesotho a holela Lesotho a ba Nete Lesotho jole batho ba heso ke kopa le ba ne le re fentsebe le mameleng ausi Nete dumela.
I
apologize that Ausiniti ke Ausiniti mang, Ausiniti ke Ausiniti eng, o etsahala eng, o apere le Nfit ke a bona ke brand.
Thank you for having me. So Nete ke ngwana wa Lesotho, born and bred in Lesotho. I'm a fitness professional, very passionate about it. I started as a gymnast in sports aerobics.
Oh wow.
When I was 12 years old. So I got so passionate that when I got to varsity, I started a cheerleading team. And then we also did fun aerobics. So fast forward, I also worked in the civil service as human resource officer. So employee wellness. And then I started working on it. I started on doing a lot of activities for the employee. So that elides a whole employee wellness, and I decided to resign and start the company, Nete Wellness Center. This one is Nete Aerobics.
Yeah.
Wellness Center. Nete Aerobics. You're not employee wellness. And employee wellness, it doesn't just talk about fitness. It talks about holistic wellness. So we're talking emotional wellness, we're talking social wellness, we're talking financial wellness, all of that. Because ha complete, so that is why let's work on holistic wellness with results. So I'm also a mother. I'm a daughter. All of that. But I'm very passionate about wellness. Why?
Oh, oh my God. So before we Nfit e qadile pele kapa o le wa ya sekolong kapa ha o khutla sekolong o go qala Nfit.
Talking about school, so actually in one of the Aruba films I met Gordon. Okay. Gordon he was excited to see me, and he liked the way I was performing. So I went to him. Also guy. So he would see me at most aerobics events. He's he travel you know what? Oh, it's a course. And then I registered with HFP and did a course, the qualifier as a group fitness instructor. But honestly, to be frank with you, MFIT even before I qualified. Because in the passion, so I had to search for it. but I'm a qualified fitness instructor, and currently I'm doing diploma in fitness.
All right. Since N50 I wonder, isn't that
In 2017, I registered as a company, but I in a sense, even before that, but officially, 2017.
So meaning you have your N50 club in your community of course, meaning wellness. Since then, 2017 until Ajin, Honzo Huyajwan, le N50, ule mme, ule Noalapa, Luena, Yahola Hokota, Banana, Holana Lidi, Holan Milwa, Wakina, so Udikopa Jantus.
Before 2019, Kinekieta and fit part-time, but in 2019 I focused on it full-time. And one of the programs the Mandela Washington Fellowship in the US. So that program in terms of doing the fitness one, in terms of doing wellness as well, in terms of running a business as well. So I challenge part-time and then moving on focus on full-time it started growing because how so focus on but in a little challenging so as well becoming a mother, it's a bit of a challenge. I decided to fail. Really, I would just travel and create marathon but honestly, how so fun. Little class suitable for schedule the saga on Thursday I had a class. Class again after 5 a.m. I woke up at 5:16. I had literally 10 minutes to get to the gym. Under normal circumstances, I take 15 minutes to drive to the gym. But I took 8 minutes because so it's a bit of a challenge, but who balance here balance okay, schedule sa ka se se fetoile a ke sa tsamaya ke batla le ditlase a ke sebetsa ka motho ke batla le ngwana o sa kutsi se le emergency so ka no cancel a class, but I'm surviving. Yeah, I'm surviving very well. The other challenge I ke kopane le yona go sebetsa le corporate. Go sebetsa le corporate ke kopane le sebetsa le the individual firm because then they have a structure, they have a system. Yeah. So system but I'm slowly finding a balance.
That was so nice. Okay. Jole nna jole ka hakileng o mbitsitse le babo fitness solution le tlekwane re tlo etsa
I'm hosting a group exercise masterclass. Lebaka la ka le etsang hore ke host masterclass ke lena ke na le a project entse ke kana to be etsang ka Sesotho koko santsane e le ngwana. I'm still sharing it. Programming that uses exercise is medicine. Okay. So exercise is medicine is a global initiative by the American College of Sports Medicine. So what they want to do or what they're doing is they are initiating exercise into the health system. So that is what I want to do in Lesotho. So by yetsa go thusa hore chronic conditions detail work up ho di laola mafu ka go botse ke le HIV and high blood pressure. So all of those diseases nthoba le ka ho yetsa ka exercise go exercise e kenelle ka hara prescription ya motho. So motho a ska nka ditlhare because exercise also influences abaya mophela hantle ha motho. So I'm about that. So before I get to that, I want people to understand how exercise impacts their life, and I want them to understand the right way of of executive movements. Because ha re sa utlwisise hore na di-movement di etsalang, then ha ba tlo fumana di-results. Wa utlwisisa. So that is why you're here. Ke batla ho le tlo nthusa ho hosta this masterclass. Le tlo nthusa ho ruta Basotho hore na how do we execute movements, what exercises re ka di etsang ha re hae, mohlala ke sentse ke bile ka bona ho chronic condition tse hodimo tsa Lesotho. Lesotho is really prevalence acting ya HIV is really high. So programming ke batla ho etsa is a national initiative e tlo impact the whole country. Okay. So my hope is that high initiative is a leading. Ke tla thusana hore medication o batho ba o nkang so
so we invite the community and also the instructors, or it's you alone?
Can invite the community and the instructors.
Okay.
That our instructors and myself included will be clearly the floor instructor, because to say the participants over now. The movement, no, I can't now how to how the instructor look up how come about one actually most of it you want to instructor who sign or to the member who participates properly.
Okay, I've seen it. You with us sports aerobics. I can tell you say Papania aerobics le sports aerobics di fapana kai and then
when I was 12 years old, I think that was way back. So with sports aerobics, first of all you need to have a coach. Na coach ya ka emele bana ba Chisanga, and coach how must be trained to be a sports aerobics coach. And it's competitive, and you train as an athlete, or how train a fellow, you train as an athlete, you compete locally or internationally. So the competitions for SHEF, so that is the difference between sports aerobics and yes, and we used to have camps literally every Friday. Last week of the month we used to have the camp because so the competitions that sports aerobics the channeled the customized what I've man ho ibile lifuwe le hore na routine ya lona e tsamaya jwang if apana le ka di level. So ho tla botsa hore na o tsa level 1, 2, 3 or whatever level you in. The music wa teng specific. Ha o etsa routine e itseng music wa teng specific. Ke fola na le ntho mo no tequila. Tequila has that music in there. Tequila. Ding 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 bum bum. You know. So with this the aerobics theory guys in failure. It's generally lifestyle. It's about getting to live better, exercising for better health. So I think that's the difference between the two. Because you can be trained by just anybody who's qualified as a group exercise instructor. But come on, motivating coach sports aerobics, trained for that.
Hot way over tila or ya mafatsing akantle. Hakiti bontate bana ba robang dituku di khubeke o lo etsang.
That's Middle East you're talking about, right?
Oh my God.
That's Middle East, Saudi Arabia. So Saudi Arabia, Middle East generally is growing big in the fitness industry.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot, so they're searching for qualified professionals. Qualified, especially women, because of their culture. So bome ba teng melao ya teng in a thatafatse go bome ba ka ithuta dintho tse fapaneng. So ho etsalang gore di gym tsa bomme le bontate di arohane kwana Middle East. Yes. So they are constantly looking for human resource to assist them. Di gym tsa bomme ha o le mme o dimisa ke bomme fela. And how na bontate ba skena mo o hang So there's an opportunity there.
Okay.
Yes, there's an opportunity there. I guess that's what you wanted to hear.
One see as well.
You can come along.
You can come along. Even though we're not long, Yes, I mean, can it was a Maya, and then he wanted to go also ole me, wana was CFA.
Ay, ngwana wa palama sefofane.
Oh, unyolwaleng.
Sefofane ngwana ntate ka kaofela ke batla ho di nka ke. Yeah, so it can happen anytime soon, to be honest. Just that I'm still working on people.
Hape Nete go tlile o bua ka corporate. Jwale ha o ka hlalosetsa batho hore na e kopana jwang le fitness kapa yona wellness.
So with corporates, it's assistant employee programs. So hangata o tla fumana hore ke mandate wa corporate hore e hlokomele basebetsi, because wellness ya bona affects performance. Performance affects business outcomes.
All right.
So bahiri hangata they invest in that. So what I do with corporates, when I corporate it's essentially existing wellness programs. Honali basenang tsona ho hang. So with basen tsona le tsona ke ba thusa hore ba di etse di be effective. Basenang tsona, we help them develop their wellness programs. So activities that we do tlasa wellness programs, so we do massage, we do professional counseling for groups and one-on-ones. We also do financial coaching. We also do exercise programs. Yes, that's what we do. Kids and corporate what they do is the employees they have the NFIT is contracted to the company as their wellness service provider. Usually what they do if office in Yarona, babuka massage, babuka counseling, create a workshop at counseling, create a workshop at coaching, financial coaching, a whole lot around employee wellness. So the total data the fellow wana residents on the company is an income. Le programming is a Mushanka. Okay, in Sesotho, how Mushanka, you are a civil servant. That's what it means. So we have a Mushanka wellness program. So but I did that with the Ministry of Gender and Youth, Sports and Recreation. Create a little empower Basanga Wamuso to get into exercise so that civil service what's wrong, Musumona, what motivated. So I thought, because Kiswahili Musum for a good 10 years, that's what I thought they needed. Because I used to train them for free, just to make sure they are energized, they are enticed to come to work, they are motivated to come to work. They have been there for a while, so so I thought it would be a distraction, it least a positive impact. So that's what I do. I also have a program LMPS, Train the Trainer program. Train the trainer, we're trying to train it to keep fit. Violence pandemic. So we're trying to train bomme. Train bomme babang. Le ho maponisa a fit ka bona. Ke me Pasumane. The program Mandela Washington Fellowship program. It's a US program. It helps to empower Bacha Africans by its impacting the communities, but positively. So I applied for this program in 2019, and actually it was in 2018 because re tsamaile ka 2019. Yes. Ke ne ke ile US, New Jersey, University e bitsang Rutgers State University of New Jersey. So the program ena ya go tse di category tse tharo. Hona le business track, hona le civic track, hona le public. I was in the business track.
Okay.
In the business track. So it's a really a broad concept. How we mono by business. Ufua a whole lot of things. A whole lot.
Jwale a o se nnete e kare o ngopanya hlo nna ke tseba o le motho wa fitness. Jwale ha o ya mose o lo etsa business o mpa o kgethiwe ka kwano o le motho wa fitness. Di kopana kae jwale dintho tse a ko nqaqolele ntho
nna ke kgethiwe mohlomong ka nako eno ke ne ke sentse ke etsa di program ele ke boileng ka yona ya mohlanka. I was already doing that. I was already training the community by exercise. I was already training more ke ne ke sebetsa teng. So it's a public service. I had a working club. I had a working club and a running club. So this is where business comes in. How the US are training how to manage your business, how to improve your business. So also it's you network with different people to establish it. So programming exercises medicine US. So I interacted with a guy called Mark again. Program ena e targetile batjha ba impactang the community tsa bona positively. Ho sa tsotele hona ke fitness kapa ke o rekisa diapole kapa o thusa bana ba imileng ba le banyanyana. It's different concepts altogether. So also I was already doing corporate wellness because ke ne ke sebetsa le di medical aid companies. To be wellness at the cooperative fitness. So one of the things take you business track. I was already into business providing fitness services.
Okay, as a note ke a tshepa hore mona le sotho hona le bo ausi bo abuti ba ratang hore ba finyelle mo le teng ba ba fitness or wellness instructors, and then ba shebile ho wena ha o ba khothatsa o ka re ba etse jwang hore ba be ba fihle mo wena o fihleng teng ha o se njengoba so go jotse ka di challenges o kopana le tsona o ka reng hore bona ba be right.
Well, for me, I believe in mentorship. I believe in coaching. I've always had a coach. I've always had a mentor in most spaces of my life or in most things that I did. Even government or HR, I had people I looked up to. I had people who would give me direction. So for me, they need to look for that someone who can guide them, because mentorship is there to help you improve everything. I have Gordon as my mentor. I have you as my mentor in fitness. I have a couple of others, Botebo, Medvania, Botoko, a couple of guys who've been in this field for a while. I look up to Charles. You know Charles, right?
Yes.
Charles has been in this game for years. For Nike Nikita Sports Aerobics, he was already in it. You get my point.
Yeah.
We used to go to the aerobics marathons to the performance, the sports aerobics. So I really believe in mentorship. I really believe in coaching. So I would say get someone, look for that someone who has something that you don't have, who can guide you into the direction that you're looking for. If you're looking to be being a fitness instructor, look for a fitness instructor mentor. There are so many of them. Lehago as well. Lehago is our biggest local gym. So honestly, old instructors, they have been in the field for as long as I've known myself. But I was saying she's a spinning instructor, she's also an aerobics instructor, though I dwell more on, I look up to such people. I look up to Dr. Kumari because those are the people who have been in the field for a while. So look for a mentor and look for courses that you can study. Take out to some who improve. Like currently I'm applying for Masters in Health and Wellness Management. So I think it is going to help me a lot in corporate wellness programs. Then I take it with companies and big organizations. Training, key, mentorship. I think you're good to go.
Also, ya go qetela asenete mosebetsi wa o mongata o tsa dintho tse ntle tse makgethe o business women o mme o ntse ka fela mara ke batla ho tseba hore na o na le di partners batho ba sebetsang le bona.
Of course, I provide professional counseling.
Yeah.
I provide massage, financial coaching, all of those services. I have partners.
Okay.
I also have employees because I'm not a masseuse, but I provide massage. So hore company ya ka Enfit Wellness Center e kgone ho provide I need partners. Ke bile ka financial coaching. I have a partner, a good friend of mine, TKO consultant by Tukiso Ntebe. He's a financial coach. So we do a lot of work, employee wellness programs. There are so many people that I work with. I also have my fellow fitness instructors locally. Then I divide some of the other instructors locally. So yes, I do have partners.
Pele re kwala o senete a go jwetsa ha ba se ba tsotlisa re tletse le taba tse kana batho ba re mametseng ba o thola kae o thola hala jwang o na le social media and stuff or di gym ya hao e dutse kae mo se betsang teng.
Okay, so Kisaletsa Masari East, next to Scenery Guest House. Haulemo Scenery Guest House, the first junction on your left, that is where our offices are based. Fumana happen on social media platforms as Enfit Aerobics on Instagram, as well as Enfit Aerobics on Facebook. Yes. Mono Garalets are 22 32 4410. 22 32 4410 to book your services.
Yes. How about fumane ba etsa nnete ke gola ha o jimisa mahala ke o jimisa mahala o fana ka lerato o fana ka lerato no ona le maluti
Una ditjeo
a go ba jotse hore ditjeo tsa hao hore ba hle ba tlalello bana ke re jwale kgodi a fela ba gutla ba batla hore o ba thuse a go ba jotse hore ditjeo tsa hao tsa ka pokotong
Jeme jwang.
Okay.
Like you can click on the go fail.
Okay.
Mototla sa letsa check out bona o batla ho etsa eng. Ke tsebe mali massage services. Massage you can get your full body massage ka 550. Renale one-on-one counseling sessions. You can get your first session at 650. And then we also have group exercise classes for corporate.
Okay.
So if you're a corporate client listening to this, we charge corporate per hour. Yes. So our 1 hour session is 500. Thank you.
Raleboha kannete ha di tlile di jewa mo be haholo. Ai, ha mo be haholo bane mona ke le Sotho. Ya gola Gauteng ya OS. Raleboha bana ba eso. Ya ho ke tshepa re le ratile po ya ke le Senete. Ha go le jwale please like, share and subscribe. Please subscribe and write your comment. Ke rata ho utlwa gore le tlo reng. Ke leboha Senete. bana beso le di utlwile taba tsa ausi Nete. Ha ke tlo ya halololo today, ne ke batla fela re utlwe hore ausi Nete ke mang. Ke kopa ha o ratile ditaba tsa rona ka jeno o like, o share, o subscribe. More importantly, ke kopa o mole le re qoqele haebe lona o tseba ausi Nete o mohalisela ka mosebetsi o motle a o etsang, mosebetsi a o etsang mo Lesotho ko o motle, ene rona re le right, re ratile, re thabile hore o re invite-ile. Ke mosebetsi wa rona re le right hore re thuse di-upcoming instructors ya high project ke e kgolo e batla matsoho a maholo. So ra le kopa le mo support Lesotho, the whole country le support ntho a batlang ho etsa, because ke ngwana o monyane o batla ho etsa ntho e ntle akere. So ke nna tla ke ausi Nete ra lebo ngwaneso. Thank you very much for invite re ka ha ka tlung or invite le re ditse so fan. Thank you very much. Stay in power. I'll see you to next episode. Peace.